Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX with me, Devika Chopra. We have some breaking news coming in. The Delhi police have busted a large syndicate of Bangladeshi citizens who are illegally settling in Delhi by infiltrating into India. Let's put out our touchpads on the screens. The names of the four arrested accused are Anish Sheikh, who himself is a resident of Bangladesh, and he came to India illegally about 15 years ago and was working to settle Bangladeshi infiltrators in Delhi. The police have found Anish's wife Sapna and his accomplices Aminur Islam and Ashish Mehra, who were also a part of this syndicate. These syndicates used to infiltrate the Bangladesh border from India through the Dunki route. NewsX has now accessed the entire route that was being used to bring Bangladeshi immigrants illegally into the country. Let's show our viewers what is it that law enforcement agencies have shared with us. Step 1, they were traveling from Durgapur in Bangladesh to Bagmara in Meghalaya, India through the Dunki route under darkness on foot, and this was facilitated by Anish. So there's a map here that's also been put out. Durgapur in Bangladesh to Bagmara in Meghalaya, which is roughly 15 kilometers. So on car it takes about 37 minutes, but of course this was traveled on foot. Then an auto rickshaw is taken towards, firstly an auto rickshaw is taken towards the border, then a motorbike is used on the Kacha road closer to the border, and then you walk for 20 minutes to reach Bagmara. So this is what was being done as step 1. Step 2, which has been found out by the law enforcement agencies, they are taken from Bagmara in Meghalaya to Krishnai in Assam through a mini bus by Aminur. So the second name that has come in this investigation, the syndicate that was being run, first name was Anish, the second name is Aminur, who was responsible for taking these illegal immigrants from Bagmara in Meghalaya to Krishnai in Assam through a mini bus. They were covering a distance of 150 kilometers. That's a journey of roughly 5.5 to 6 hours. So that journey was being then done via mini bus. From Krishnai, Aminur would guide them further in two ways. You could take a train from Krishnai in Assam to Kolkata, or take a bus from Krishnai to Bongaigaon. So both in West Bengal. So of course, as far as the route that we've understood thus far, viewers, from Bangladesh, illegal Bangladeshis are being brought into Meghalaya, from Meghalaya to Assam, and from Assam they head to West Bengal. Step number 4, they are brought to Delhi through a train from Kolkata or Bongaigaon in West Bengal, where Sapna, who is the wife of Anish, receives them and facilitates them. So this is the racket which has now been busted by law enforcement agencies. My colleague Simran Babbar with us on the broadcast. Simran, we're currently taking our viewers through a very detailed plan that has now been shared by law enforcement agencies of what was really going on. If you can take our viewers through the details of how the fake documentation and the human trafficking was taking place.
But at this point of time, Devika, what really needs to be understood is that there are separate modules that the Delhi police, after arresting 4 of these Bangladeshi nationals, have in fact put out. These modules were being operated as the plan and the point of action plan by these people, and specifically the mastermind Ashish, who has himself been the Bangladeshi national, to get more people illegally through the routes that are in the border area of the nation through Meghalaya into the Delhi NCR. And if I talk about the modules, Bagmara and the Bagmara point of time has in fact been the one such route for taking most of the people in large gatherings here and then get their certification through these websites that have also been in the open source for a long time, and also then get them the authentication for being national here in India. After verification, the Delhi police has also in fact shared that these are the Bangladeshi cells of the Delhi police which specifically are on the hunt to nab these kind of agents who are felicitating the route through which all these people in large gatherings from Bangladesh are coming up. And these are also the people who have been deported right now. And the work from the Delhi police that has started to nab these people started back in 2022. Right now, where in fact this has also been the point of contention for the political parties ahead of the Delhi Assembly elections. But what remains to be in fact seen that these modules that have been shared are being drafted by Ashish Mehra and his accomplice Mohan, who used to make the fake Aadhaar cards for the documents of these Bangladeshis to settle illegally in the Delhi NCR region. The websites named Janta Print and Bharat Seva that were used to create the fake documents. While the hunt was going on, there is also some recovery that has been made, and the recovery point out to the documentation that has been put in perspective and has been given a lot of emphasis. The police so far has reported the Bangladeshi from the southern district as of now. Earlier also the southern district was on the higher note for deporting these nationals of the neighboring nation, had arrested 2 Bangladeshis on December 28th, and they got the information about this racket which was operating on the mastermind. Now Delhi police is aiming to track more such masterminds who are operating in the similar rackets and the nexus from these current routes. 6 Aadhaar cards, 5 PAN cards have been recovered from the traces of the arrested accused. Along with this, the transaction of the bank account is also being investigated as of now.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Simran, for taking our viewers through those details. Meanwhile, a shooting at Amazura nightclub in Queens,